CrashMD, episode number 10, by Paul Lynch. The call room was dim. Crash sat alone, a medical journal open in his hands. The headline caught the light: opioid-induced hyperalgesia and early dependence patterns. But he was not reading it. He was replaying the look in Donnie's eyes. Vitalis hovered nearby. "You're thinking about him?" "Yes." "He's not the first patient to struggle." Crash shook his head. "He was a goner when I showed up. Pulling him out felt like fate." Crash looked down at his hands. "And now, I feel like it's my responsibility to keep him alive." "You treated his pain." Crash knew that it was true, but not the whole truth. "I also opened a door." He tapped the journal. "This is happening more than we admit. Early exposures, escalation." He turned the page. "What blows me away is the breathing. These drugs suppress respiration, even at therapeutic doses. Increase them enough, and the body just forgets to breathe." Vitalis studied him. "You're an anesthesiologist. You understand these drugs better than almost anyone." Crash looked up. "That's what scares me. No one else is going to see this coming." "What are you going to do?" "Call him today. If this is starting, we intervene now." Just at that moment, Lucy burst in the door. "Doctor, tonsillectomy bleed. 6-year-old. She can't breathe." "I'm your guy." The recovery bay was chaos. A 6-year-old girl lay on the gurney, clawing at her throat. Blood filled her mouth. Her airway was swelling shut. A nurse said, "She just came out of the surgery, started bleeding. We can't visualize anything." The monitor fell, 62%, 59%, 56%, dropping fast. Crash moved straight to the airway. Suction. He sealed the embu bag mask and tried to ventilate. Seal, ventilate, nothing. No chest rise. He adjusted and tried again, still nothing. The problem wasn't the bleeding, it was the airway. It was completely closed. He reached for tools, nothing adequate, of course. Then he saw a plastic ballpoint pen. He snapped it apart, threw away the ink cartridge, and held the hollow barrel. The resident just stared. "Doctor?" Crash was already at the neck, finding the thyroid cartilage, the cricoid, the soft space between. "Cricothyrotomy. Now." He made the incision quickly before he changed his mind. Blood surged, but he controlled it. He pushed the hollow pin barrel into the opening and connected the embu bag. For one awful second, the room waited. Then air moved. The girl's chest expanded. Breath returned through a 50-cent pen. The room exhaled together. Color came back into the girl's face. Crash held the airway steady. "Bag. OR. Now." As they rolled her down the operating room, a nurse whispered, "Holy hell, who is this guy?" Crash leaned close. "Just breathe." Across town, Donnie sat in a white room that felt more like a showroom than a clinic. Recessed lighting, marble, the scent of polish and profit. The physician entered without sitting. "We have an issue." Donnie asked, What kind of issue?" The physician glanced at the file. "Your policy limits aren't what we were told. Less coverage than we expected." Donnie said, I don't understand." The answer was cold. "We built your treatment around projected case value. That case value has changed. We can't continue this arrangement." You're cutting me off? Hey man, I need those pills." The physician leaned back. "I can't recommend this officially, but some of our clients obtain what they need through, other means." Donnie just stared. The offer hung in the air. Then, "I can give you an address." Donnie did not argue. He just walked out. Later, the CrashMD clinic was nearly closed. The last patient of the day stood in the doorway. Donnie was sweating. His hands trembled. His jaw flexed. Crash saw it immediately. This was early withdrawal. Crash kept his voice steady. "Donnie." Donnie looked at him. "I need more, Doc." Crash asked, "What happened?" "They cut me off. Policy limits. Case value. Whatever." Crash asked how much he was taking, and Donnie told him. That's dangerous. Donnie's eyes flared. You started me on these. You said you cared. I do care. Then give me something. Crash did not move. You think caring means saying yes. Sometimes it's being the only one who's willing to say no. Donnie laughed, hurt and furious. You act like you have empathy, man. You don't give a shit about me. Crash held his ground. I can help you today, but not like this. Donnie backed towards the door, breathing faster. If you're not going to give me anything, I know where I can get it. Crash knew what he meant. Donnie, don't. Donnie turned and bolted. Crash went after him down the stairs, through the empty waiting room, and out into the night. Donnie ran. Crash ran. Donnie hit the street. Headlights swung across him. Crash shouted, Donnie, stop! Tires screeched. Horns blasted. Donnie weaved across lanes like a man with nothing left to lose. The car swerved, missing him by inches. Crash cut between bumpers, one palm slamming off the hood. The clinic lights fell behind them. Ahead, the street forked into the shadows. An alley opened between two dead storefronts, narrow and black. Crash saw Donnie see it. Donnie! Donnie slipped into the night. Crash reached the corner, chest heaving under the failing streetlights. He said the name one more time into the city that did not answer. Donnie, come back!